The head of the Secret Service is the first person to testify in Congress in connection with the attempted assassination of Donald Trump.
The assassination attempt of former President Donald Trump on July 13th is the most significant operational failure of the Secret Service in decades.
Congressmen, Democrats and Republicans, wanted to know, among other things, how it was possible for the assassin to get so close.
How can a 20-year-old with his father's AR-15 assault weapon climb onto a roof with a direct 150-yard line of sight to the speaker's podium?
We are 9 days out from this event, and I would like to know those answers as well.
Take a look at what happened.
On the 13th of July, during an election rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks fired shots at Donald Trump. He fired from the roof of a building near where Trump was speaking.
40 lat temu doszło do ataku na
40 years ago, there was an attack on President Reagan. This is the second such situation. All this time, the services protecting the highest people in the American state were able to cope. Here there has been shameful negligence, and everyone wants hints that they did not get.
No i wszyscy chcą odpowiedzi, których nie dostali.
Interestingly, even before Trump's speech, the services spotted the shooter who measured the distance between the stage and the building. On top of that, the perpetrator of the attack, already on the roof, was spotted by rally attendees, and they pointed him out to the services.
And around on the ground, we're like, hey man, there's a guy on the roof with a rifle. And the police were like, huh, what? You know, like they didn't know what was going on. You know, we're like, hey, right here on the roof, we can see him from right here. We see him. You know, he's crawling. And next thing you know, I'm thinking to myself, why is Trump still speaking? Why have they not pulled him off the stage? I'm standing there pointing at him for, 2-3 minutes. Secret Service is looking at us from the top of the barn. I'm pointing at that roof, just standing there like this. And next thing you know, 5 shots ring out.
What is inconceivable is that inside the building, where the shooter was on the roof, there was Secret Service securing the rally. They did not prevent the assassination attempt, even though this person, whose name he does not even want to mention, who tried to kill President Trump, had already been spotted about an hour before the assassination attempt. In the attack, Donald Trump was shot in the ear, but a volunteer firefighter was also killed and 2 people were wounded. The perpetrator was killed by snipers. Only after a bullet hit Trump did the Secret Service agents move him out of the danger zone.
I take full responsibility for any security lapse of our agency. We are fully cooperating with ongoing investigations. We must learn what happened, and I will move heaven and earth to ensure that an incident like July 13th does not happen again.
The head of the Secret Service rejected accusations that she ignored requests from Republican staffers for increased security for Donald Trump on the 13th of July, and pointed out that her service was not obliged to check the roof from which the bomb was fired because the roof was outside the controllable area.
To, co było widać podczas tego przesłuchania.
During this hearing, there was a great fury of legislators. On the one hand, Republicans, obvious, but also Democrats. And she says it will take 60 days to clarify this issue.
Mówi, że 60 dni zajmie wyjaśnienie tej sprawy.
Therefore, it is not surprising that during the hearing, many congressmen called for the head of the Secret Service to resign.
I will be joining the chairman in calling for the resignation of the director, just because I think that this relationship is irretrievable at this point, and I think that the director has lost the confidence of Congress.
It is a miracle President Trump wasn't killed. Corey Comparatore life is over because that damn shooter made it on the roof. And it wasn't the roof that was dangerous, it was a nut job on top of the roof. You know what else is dangerous? I believe your horrifying ineptitude and your lack of skilled leadership is a disgrace. Your obfuscating today is shameful. And you should be fired immediately and go back to Garden Doritos.
After the hearing before the House of Representatives, the head of the Secret Service did resign. The FBI director will appear before the commission on the attempted assassination of Donald Trump on Wednesday. Radosław Jankiewicz, TV Republica.